Hey guys, in this video, we're taking a look at the 2023 LEGO Avengers Advent Calendar. This comes out on September 1st for $45. Yeah, you heard me right, $45 for this. And LEGO sent me this early to review, but of course, all thoughts here are my own. Now, I did want to show you guys the box before I rip it to shreds, because that's what you got to do to get all the good stuff out of here, but it does look pretty promising. This is our third LEGO Marvel Advent Calendar. In 2021, we got the Avengers, comic book style one. Then last year, we got the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special one, and now this year, we get the Infinity Saga. So, I'm looking forward to opening them all up and showing you, so let's get into it. Alright, so here we go, we've got it all opened up, and you can see that just like previous years, they kind of give us a playset here. The background looks a lot like Stark Tower or Avengers Tower. We've got like some chairs and tables and all that, and then all this area to set up our builds. And if you don't know how an advent calendar works, you've got 24 days to open up until Christmas Eve. Then, of course, the 25th day would be Christmas. So you got 1, 2, 3, and you open up one a day until Christmas Eve, and that's the way it goes. But that's not what we're going to do here. I'm going to open them all. So let's get to it. On day number 1, we get Iron Man. On day number 2, we get this cool little Quinjet, like a Christmas Quinjet. On day 3, we get Deadpool. No, I'm just kidding. It's Christmas sweater Spider-Man. Day 4 gives us the golden webs to go with Spider-Man. 5 golden... Oh, it's a snowman. Day number 6 is some kind of Christmas present wrapping station. Day number 7's behind the fireplace, and it's Black Widow. Day number 8 is some kind of reindeer with webs. So the webs aren't in there, but they look like Christmas trees. I never thought about that. Day number 9 is Steve Rogers. Day 10 gives us Steve Rogers' jetpack. Why do I keep calling him Steve Rogers? Day 11 is a fireplace. On the 12th day of Christmas, my calendar gave to me a toolbox and a crowbar tree. Lucky 13 is Okoye. 14 is just a bunch of random stuff. Looks like some hockey gear, and, well, we'll come back to it. Day number 15 is... I'm not sure what that is. Day number 16 is like a sleigh or Santa's bench or something? I'm not sure. Looks kind of Loki-ish, though. 17 is Doctor Strange's cape. That's got to be the lamest thing yet. It's just a cape. I mean, it's cool. I guess it's a character, sort of, but wow. Hey, kids, it's the 17th day of Christmas. You get just this cape. Day number 18, we get Doctor Strange, so at least you get the follow-up pretty quick. Number 19 is behind the stocking printing here, and we've got some kind of bench. You got like an apple, and I don't know, this one's kind of boring, honestly. Only a few days left to go, and on day 20, we get the train. This is from the first Avenger. It's kind of cool. Day 21 gives us a little dinner table here. Day 22... we get Wong with the Tesseract. For day 23, we get a Captain America shield. Well, it looks better than the big one. Final day is a Christmas tree. How fitting. So there you have it. There's all 24 builds built up. We'll take a look at the minifigures, but first, let's take a look at the builds. I actually really like the small Captain America shield. I just wish that the center was blue and then the stud was white, but I guess that's easy enough to change out. We got the little hockey playset here with Okoye. Then, what else did we get? We got the first Avenger train. This is technically our first LEGO product that ever is made after the first Avenger movie when Cap rescues Bucky, so that's interesting. Got this little dinner table here. This ended up being a rocking chair that you can move back and forth. That's kind of interesting. I like the Christmas Quinjet, although I wish it was just regular colored pieces because it'd look a little better on the shelf with all the other Marvel stuff. I genuinely do not know what this is supposed to be. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. We do get the Christmas tree, and the idea is that you put the Tesseract on top of the Christmas tree. The bunny is a reference to the doll that Cassie Lang gets in the first Ant-Man. We've got a little Iron Man-themed gift there. A cool little Tony Stark reindeer with the arc reactor. Here we've got a little tool bench with a crowbar. I'm pretty sure the table with the apple is a reference to Doctor Strange using the time stone to, make the apple go from eaten to uneaten and back. But this Doctor Strange is from Multiverse of Madness, after he gave up the time stone. So it's like, it's so annoying, but it is what it is. It's an advent calendar. But when you're paying $45, you'd like a little more accuracy than that. Anyways, we've got this fireplace here with Mjolnir hanging up top. I guess Thor put it there, and he's going to have to be the one to take it down. Or Vision. Then we've got this gift wrap station back here. Nothing too crazy, but it is cool how those three connect up with the little hinges and all that. We've got these spiderweb Christmas trees, and then all the minifigures, who we'll look at as I promised. Okoye is the first figure we'll take a look at. This, of course, is the same one that comes in the Black Panther War on the Water set, as well as the Infinity Saga Hulkbuster. So, you know, it does make for a decent army builder for the Dora Milaje, but at the same time, you know, it's something that we've already gotten, and I would prefer to get, like, new figures in these, but I get why LEGO just reuses stuff they already have, and at least this one's an army builder, which is relatively hard to come by in the Marvel theme in general. Doctor Strange is up next. This is the same one for Multiverse of Madness as well as from the Polybag. It's literally the exact same figure. The only thing that's confusing, like I said, is he comes with these like little green studs for his magic, which would insinuate that he's using it to, you know, do the time stone on the apple, like from the first Doctor Strange movie. But by the time he has the Multiverse of Madness outfit on, he doesn't have the time stone anymore, so it's just one of those little nitpicky things for us Marvel fans to shake our fists at the sky about, but it is what it is. Maybe the best figure in the set is Wong, not because he's exclusive, but because the only other set that this version of Wong came in is the Giant Sanctum Sanctorum, so if you can't afford that or aren't planning on getting it, at least this is a cheaper way to get this Wong, and of course getting a Tesseract is nice too, so I don't know, I might say that this is one of the better figures on the set just because now you don't have to buy the giant expensive one to get him. Now, this Iron Man is one we have already gotten before. It, of course, is Endgame Iron Man, and he's got that new helmet. So this is the helmet that, you know, is printed on the front. I feel like I go back and forth with this helmet. I don't like it more than the original helmet, but it's still a pretty decent figure overall, and Iron Man's always cool to add to the collection. Captain America is an interesting one because we've got the young Han Solo / Hawkeye head on the figure, which is, you know, I think it looks pretty good for Steve Rogers, honestly. And we've got the hair, but he doesn't come with the helmet, but he does come with this jetpack. Now, I'm actually going to deconstruct the jetpack here just to show you what it looks like, because we've got 4 studs on the back that you could build anything onto, and this is the first time we've gotten this in the superhero theme, so it's a pretty unique piece, and if we lift that up, you can see that they actually used the 2012 Captain America torso. Well, it's from this year, 2023, but it's cool to get that throwback, and technically that makes this a new minifig for what it's worth, so that's nice too, but it would have been nice to get the helmet. And finally, we have our 2 last figures. These are the exclusive Christmas minifigs of Black Widow and Spider-Man in their ugly Christmas sweaters. Now, these sweaters aren't all that ugly. I actually like Black Widow's a lot with the snowman and the Black Widow logo in the center. And then, of course, for Spider-Man, we've got the Spider-Man eyes and the snowflakes. And on the back, we've got the Avengers A logo and the Spider-Man logo. Kind of funny that, like, Spider-Man's self-aware enough. The one thing to, you know, point out, though, is this is, like, the comic book style Spider-Man logo and not the MCU one. So, is this technically from the MCU Infinity Saga? I'll leave that up to you guys. That's a mystery for another time. But either way, both figures are nice. Nothing too crazy. And that's going to bring us to a conclusion here on the Advent calendar. I do think that this is cool. I would try to pick it up on sale if I were you guys, because after tax, this thing's going to be like 50 bucks. And this is a lot for 50 bucks. Well, I should say you don't get a lot for 50 bucks. So if you could get it for like 30 or 35 at Costco, if you're patient, I would recommend that. But if you really want it, obviously, get it now because they do sell out. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thanks again to LEGO for sending this over to review, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.